This is Mayor Joe DiGirolamo. I'd like to bring you up to date on some of the events that have been happening around the country and the potential here in Bensalem and some of the things that we're doing here to protect the safety. So myself and council want to bring this message out to you, and I have with me the Director of Public Safety to talk about how we are ready and able to do anything that we have to do and to get this problem here that's going on not to happen in Bensalem. So I'd like to have our director, Fred Harran, talk to you about some of the things that happened here last night. And thank God, again, myself and council just want to make sure that you know that we're bringing the safety to this community. We'll do everything humanly possible to make sure that we do that. And our police are incredible, as all you know. All our EMS and fire and all of our people here do their jobs, and the township's doing its job. So, Fred, I'd like to turn it over to you, give an update a little bit about what actually is going on and what you think we have to look forward to.
Yeah, well, first I did wanted to start off by thanking last night. We did have a lot of resources here, and then realized early on that we need additional resources, and we called all the men and women that work for Bensalem Township Police, and we got a huge response of people just dropping what they were doing to come in, and that's the way it is here in Bensalem. But just to kind of go give a little historical of what's been happening. Obviously, we've all seen the news for the past week. Yesterday we had information of a large gathering at Franklin Mills. Certainly that concerns us because it's right on our border. Philadelphia police, shortly after 8 o'clock, called for assistance. Some of us went over to help Philadelphia, and our goal really was to not just help the city of Philadelphia at Franklin Mills, but also to make sure folks did not spill out and they were sent back to Philadelphia and did not come into Bucks County, specifically Bensalem Township. We were fairly successful, but however, some people were able to get into Bensalem, and we started getting 911 calls. As you know, they headed up to the mall. There was a group of about 15, 20 people tried to break into the Sears. When they broke in, they were met with an empty store, so they obviously didn't know that the Sears was been empty for 2 years. We started getting calls along Route 13 where they broke into another shop down there twice in the same night. And then we were getting those people were arrested. Some got away, but some were arrested, as well as the folks at the Chamonix Mall. Then we started getting calls throughout the township of groups circling different buildings, and we quickly deployed officers. And throughout the rest of the night, with the exception of one building getting hit twice, they dispersed about 1:30. It pretty much got quiet. So we had a large contingency of officers here in Bensalem. We're going to be doing that for the rest of the week. There's going to be a lot of officers in Bensalem stationed throughout the township to make sure that our stores, our Target, our Walmart, our mall, residential areas are not affected. I do want to address the fact that there is a lot of bad information on social media. I got a lot of calls last night. I know we spoke a few times last night. Please.
Not much sleep last night.
No,
I can tell you that. We didn't get much sleep.
Neither did a lot of the officers, a lot of folks here, so it was a different type of night. But please don't take a lot of stock into what's put out on social media. We are working with our federal partners in Philadelphia for intelligence, as well as Bucks County in New Jersey, that we get a lot of our intelligence from, and there's no credible intelligence that they're going into residential neighborhoods and things of that nature. Unfortunately, right now, for us, the city is pretty well locked down with National Guardsmen, so we think that might be driving them into suburbs. We know Middletown had some threats up at their mall, Quaker Bridge Mall in New Jersey, Trenton was affected last night. So we're going to keep a vigilance all week. We ask people to keep a vigilance, but know that your Department of Public Safety, your police department is out there in full force. Obviously, if you see something, call us, call 911 as you normally would do. But rest assured that we're going to keep Bensalem safe. I think these thugs were not prepared to have such a quick response by police. And in Bensalem, you're going to get locked up and you're going to go to jail. And we made numerous arrests last night for some of these incidences. And as far as I know, they were sent to Bucks County Prison. And we'll keep enforcing the laws, and you're not going to get away with crime here.
Yeah. Well, a great job again by our police, and we're very grateful. Like I said, I know I was up, and I know they've been up all night. So and they're ready to respond at any second again as a full force, and we thank them for that. Again, myself and council have been working together. We're well informed. Fred keeps me informed as I keep everybody else informed. This is serious stuff. You know, I didn't hear anything about masks for 3 days. We had to remember that. We still have the pandemic going on. You know, what went on out there, we can't condone what went on with that police officer and that man, that George Floyd. All our prayers are with him, his family, and we got to make those things right. But let's be peaceful any way we can to help that issue. We don't have that problem here in Bensalem, and there's not enough words to say, except that we're going to try to keep everyone safe here under what's going on. There's not much else we can say except I want everybody to feel safe. And like the director said, 911. You see something, hear something that should be done, please call immediately. Until next time, everybody, God bless. Thank you.